I'm going back on tour. Happy ERAS Tour Day!
It's been a long time coming back.
Before we get into the ERAS Tour chaos, we need to do a quick recap of how we got here. So hi, I'm Ali. I, probably like you if you're watching this, am a massive Taylor Swift fan. I got into her in around 2006 when I heard our song on MySpace. I was lucky enough to see Taylor the first time she came to Australia in 2009, where she played at this small bar venue for around 800 people. My mum let me skip school that day and line up early, so I ended up getting to be front row, like a meter from Taylor that entire show. Hands down, probably still best memory of my life. I then watched Taylor go from performing at that 900 person bar to slowly bigger and bigger venues. And somehow this all led to Taylor playing the biggest show of her entire career here in my home city, Melbourne. I'm sure you all know how insane the entire ticket process was. I ended up having to line up in person, in the rain, in the city, and definitely overpaid for VIP nosebleed tickets with my friends, but also my partner was able to get us tickets in the Amex pre-sale. So in this video, you will be getting 2 shows from me. I feel so incredibly lucky not only to have been able to get tickets, but also just that my favorite little country singer ended up being the biggest superstar in the world. Good for you, girl. So that brings us to today, show day. I cannot believe this day is actually here. So hi guys, welcome to my ERAS Tour vlog. Clearly it is very early on in the day for me. We got a lot of work to do. So I am lucky enough to be going to 2 shows actually, which makes me so happy because if you guys saw my Jonas Brothers tour vlog or even my Harry Styles tour vlog, you know that I get really anxious at concerts.
I'm gonna have a panic attack and I'm gonna leave.
So the fact that like tonight I'm probably gonna be a nervous wreck, but then once I've gone through it, Sunday will be a breeze and I'll just be having fun. I'm so excited about my costumes. I'm so excited to show you guys my costumes. And maybe most importantly, I'm so excited to meet a bunch of you. Obviously you guys will see this after the concert, but I hope if you are going that I do get to see you tonight and we do get to trade some bracelets. I would love to show you guys the bracelets I'm most proud of. I did just make this one last night. Haven't cut the string off yet, but it's little like Christmas lights and I made it say till January. Totally can't see that, but how fun. Obviously we have You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, Taylor's version from the vault. This is upside down, but I have It's Different with stars and Pub Week. Having watched a few American ERAS Tour vlogs, I just feel super lucky for how smooth everything ran and also typically runs here. Like, we have public transport to all of our venues here in Melbourne, and it is just so easy and so quick to get both to the venue and like home afterwards. Also, shout out to everyone's incredible costumes. I just think the creativity of Swifties is entirely unmatched. I was in awe the whole time.
So I cry with a hollow voice, and I fade into the background noise.
I pinch myself every single time I get to see the show. Hi Taylor Swift, I love you so much. Thank you for having us here. I feel so lucky. I feel lucky to be in her presence. I feel even more lucky to be in every single person here's presence. I want to say hi to as many people as I can really fast. Hey guys. Yeah. Australians are so hot. What? I really cared about. And we both got a tornado warning on our phone at the same time. And it taught me to slow down and look for the signs, because the signs guide you where to go next. This is tornado warning. We were never in the park, talking on a seesaw, teetering with our feelings in the dark. Maybe it doesn't exist. There's this song that I have, and the chorus is like, I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut, but I figure in your accents it would be like, I'm like a homewrecker, I'm a slut, or however you say it. I've been practicing a lot.
No, I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. I got deathbeds filling up semi-trucks. I'm a rebound, getting around, stealing from the young. Tell me who I am, 'cause I don't have a choice. All because I like a boy. Doesn't easy the way you was also innocent. Dating boys and exes. All because I liked a boy and I was one. When everything went down, we already got it out. Tell me who I am, 'cause I don't have a choice. All because I liked a boy. All because I liked a boy.
She lit, her money too. Like damn, she on there. She's about to come on.
Melbourne, just look at you. Look at you. I'm just taking a mental picture for myself. Just for any time that I'm sad. I'm just gonna remember all of this that I got to look at one Friday night in Melbourne. I mean, you are truly, just a few songs in, you are already making me feel phenomenal. It's just, that made me feel extremely powerful. You're making me feel like I get to play a show for 96,000 beautiful people in Melbourne tonight. I guess what I'm trying to say is you're making me feel like I'm the man. If I was a man, then I'd be the man. I'd be the man. I'd be just like Leo in San Tropez. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. have to be honest with you about something. If I seem a little bit like I am losing my mind in the fact that there are 96,000 people here tonight, because it's true. This is the biggest show that we have done on this tour or any tour I have ever. So yeah, that's the version you get of me tonight. The version that's actually completely starstruck by the fact that so many of you wanted to hang out with us on a Friday night in Melbourne. And 18 years of music. And we're gonna do this one era at a time. How does that sound to you, Melbourne? So these are songs that I may have written about my feelings or my life, or maybe an imaginary story I came up with in my mind, and maybe that's what you think about when you hear these songs out in the world. But here's my goal. After tonight, when you hear these songs, you're gonna think about the memories that we made tonight in Melbourne on a Friday night. Dazzling, mysterious way about you, dear. Haven't known you 20 seconds, 20 years. And I know where you go. Out to me, oh. You're mine. the Reputation Tour. So if anyone was at that tour, thank you so much. We love old friends. If there's anyone here who's here to see me in concert for the first time, new friends! Then I'm so happy to see you. This tour, when I came up with the idea for it, that was specifically, precisely the thought behind it. I wanted everyone to feel like we'd made the show for you, whether you're new here or you've been hanging out with me for like 15 years. And it was kind of like a trip down memory lane for me because you see, I put out a lot of albums recently, to put it plainly. And I remember people would kind of ask me like, how are you planning on touring with this sort of like overload of albums? Because you know how I used to do things is I'd make the Red album, I'd do the Red tour, I'd do the 1989 tour when I had the 1989 album. You see the issue that you run into when you put out like 5 albums in a couple of years is you kind of have to think outside the box. And so I came up with this idea called the ERAS tour. Here we are in Melbourne. And very recently, I was very excited to tell you some news. You know how nice it is that you just screamed for that? Because you know what I'm about to say. And it just, you have no idea how excited I am for my new album, The Tortured Poets Department. You have no idea. So the fact that you preemptively cheered, I didn't even have to say it. Like, you just knew. We're on that level tonight. I knew there was something about you. Second I saw you. Not trying to love bomb the crowd, but but the Tortured Poets Department will be out April 19th. I am so excited about it. We might talk a little bit about that a little bit later, more. Since you're so supportive of the idea.
Is she gonna sing a poet song as a surprise?
I really want to hear 96,000 people sing Champagne Problems with me. Shall we?
Body's touch on the Chevy door, November flush in the flannel jaw. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. I never was ready, so I watch you go. She would have been such a lovely bride, but a chance gets locked in the head. They said we'll find the real thing instead. She'll catch up your tapestry that I share.
You realize how loud you've been singing all night too. Like, that's on a whole other planet of volume. I'm having such a crazy like moment in my brain tonight. This entire show, I'm just like, I get to be here with these wonderful people who are being so nice.
Your eyes whisper everywhere. Across the room, your silhouette starts to make its way to me. This night is sparkle. Don't you let it go. This moment, and they read out my name. Imagine it's like we knew our lives would never be the same. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Walls we crashed through, the light shine just for me and you. Remember this feeling. Sidelines, wish it were right now. When they gave us our trophies, and we held them for our time. Reflecting back to the Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Will be remembered. It was good. Never looking back. It's like one of those nights you look like God knew. I'm feeling 22. It's like one of those nights we just don't hold me. I'm really gonna miss you picking fights. And this all the chords we are at a ride. This empty record that's much cooler than mine. This is exhausting, you know, like you're never getting back together. Curious, Melbourne, are we having fun so far? That is excellent to hear because there is one more song that I was hoping to play from Red if you happen to have about 10 minutes to spare. Sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze, singing in the car, getting lost, staying. It's hard to be the copies of the patriarchy, keychain on the ground. You were always skipping town.
album I'm always gonna be so proud of because it was kind of it's fun when I get a chance to challenge myself and to make something different, and I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that because every time I challenge myself and make something new and different, like what happened with 1989, for example, or making a pop album for the first time, or making Reputation, whatever that is, you guys accepted. You were like, yes, and you really could. Every time I switch it up, you could be like, no, make the same thing. We liked the same thing. And instead you're like, no, go for it, go crazy. As long as it's good, you guys seem to be chill with it. Which is great. I accept the challenge. I appreciate the belief you have in me when I switch lanes, because it's what keeps it fun for me, honestly. Folklore was a time when I did that, because I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but historically I have tended to write autobiographical songs about my own life and my own feelings. Very Dear Diary, today I had a feeling for 5 seconds. Here is a song about it. And with Folklore, I was like, you know what? It's the pandemic. We are 2 days into a global pandemic, and I'm going to create characters, and they're gonna fall in love and break up and have feelings, and I'm gonna escape into this world, and I'm gonna watch all the TV shows that ever were made. I'm gonna drink a lot of white wine, and I'm gonna pet my cats, and I'm gonna make this album. And that's what I did. And there's kind of like a story arc on Folklore that occurs between 3 teenagers. And I call it the teenage love triangle. They're falling in love, they're hurting each other, they're asking for forgiveness, and the girl at the center of this story is named Betty.
Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your home, but I think it's 'cause of me. This time it's true, but I know I miss you. Sitting in your cardigan, kissing in my car again. There goes the most shameless woman this town has ever seen. She had a marvelous time, ruining everything. And I can see it's twisted, but she's always slipped away like a bottle of wine. you forget, but you never let it go. You love my life.
Melbourne, welcome to the acoustic section. I'll tell you a little secret. This is my favorite part of the night because, you know, it's just, it just is. It's like every night I do 2 different songs, ones that are not a part of the set list, and it's really fun. It's just kind of like, you know, I get to kind of have this moment of like every single day picking those songs for that particular crowd and like hoping that it makes you happy. So tonight, I'm gonna do one of my favorite ones.
Loving him is like
Loving him is like trying to change your mind once you're already flying through the free fall. Like the colors of art are so bright just before they lose it all. Losing him is blue, I can never know. Missing him is dark gray all alone. 'Cause loving him is red, touching him is like realizing all you ever wanted was right there in front of you. Memorizing him is as easy as knowing all the words to your old favorite song. Fighting with him is like trying to solve the puzzle and realizing there's no right answer. Woo! Shit you never found out, love could be extra raw. Losing him is blue, I can never know. Never met. 'Cause loving him is red. Loving him is like trying to know somebody you never met. 'Cause loving him is red. I was talking to you earlier about the albums, and so basically, you know, I'm very excited for April 19th because the Tortured Poets Department will be out on that date, and I cannot wait for you to hear all those songs then. This album, this new one, like, Tortured Poets is an album that I think more than any of my albums that I've ever made, I needed to make it. Like, it was really a lifeline for me. Just the things I was going through, the things I was writing about, it was like, it kind of reminded me of why songwriting is something that, like, actually gets me through my life. And I've never had an album where I needed songwriting more than I needed it on Tortured Poets. And I wanted to show you something tonight because it's we've got an alternate cover to the Tortured Poets Department that nobody has seen. And there's an exclusive song on this vinyl called The Bolter. So this is called The Bolter edition. So poetic. So I wanted to show that to you here in Melbourne because you've just been the best that you could possibly be. And I've never played this song live before. It's one of my favorites.
You say you don't understand, you say I know you don't. I'm so sorry.
We love it 'cause of the life. Tired of being always rising from the ashes. Every morning when you restore to my heart. How can you say that you love someone you can't tell it's dark? How long will we be
you're losing me. And I wouldn't marry me either. A pathological people pleaser. Only wanted you to see her. Do something, babe. Say something. Stop. You're losing me. I can't find a post. My heart won't talk anymore.
What was your favourite song? Oh my god, I know. I forgot that she played Long Live. Oh, so... G turns to me and he goes, does she only sing 2 songs and speak? And I was like, it used to be one. It used to be just one.
So that was great because it was a surprise, and but also the first like 3 songs I was crying. So
yeah, Fearless. The opening bars of Fearless gets me in my feels.
And I was just like looking around like, oh look, she's made it. I think I texted it to you.
Our little baby.
Like I have some sort of like ownership over her. But yeah, it was. I think that's the best. That's my favourite show she's done.
Oh, hands down, because it's all of them combined.
Except, can we get real about this debut Erasure?
That's why I was hoping we'd get a surprise song from debut.
I thought the first chords of Red
were
Tim McGraw.
And I was like, we're getting all the eras. And because every other show so far, she's done a debut song.
Yeah. So.
Anyway. 10 out of 10. 13 out of 13.
What the fuck? What the hell happened tonight? We did not just hear You're Losing Me, and Red, might I add, one of the most underrated songs of all time, and then have her reveal a new variant for the new album. I got so scared when she started talking about poets. I was like, is she gonna sing a song? I think all of us there in the stadium tonight thought she was gonna sing a song from Poets. She kind of made it sound like that, but I think this was even better. I am so sore. My back, my neck, my back. So I'm so glad that I have nothing on tomorrow. I'm just going to rot and watch my videos back. I know people say like, don't film concerts, live in the moment. That's great, do that. I love to reflect on footage because I have a terrible memory and this is how I remember my life, but especially concerts. People are like, you'll never watch them again. Bitch, I do. And so are you right now. So definitely worth it. Love you, girly. To everyone I met tonight, I love you. Thank you so much for the bracelets and the hugs and the great memories. That was a dream. Also, foundation has come on. Understandably, I sweat a lot, but my makeup's looking kind of decent. Like, this is a face that cried through You're Losing Me. So pretty intact. It is 1:15. I understand how artists and like performers come off stage and have a high because I feel like I just performed. I'm wired. Call me Katy Perry because I am wide awake. I could stay awake for another 4 hours. I couldn't do another 4 hours of that concert because that was a marathon. She is the strongest, fittest human in the world, and I don't see this changing anytime soon. Also, anxiety-wise, this is a hack that I haven't heard anyone mention. I haven't mentioned it to you guys before, and it's like how I got through the show without being anxious at all. So I just decided to not be anxious. And it worked a treat. I actually don't know what happened because today was kind of a stressful, sad day for me with like completely unrelated things. If you guys remember how stressed I was in New York, that's how I was this week. Like, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, terrible. But today I was just like, let's go. I'm so excited. There was times in the day where I was like, woo, just because I had so much energy and joy around this. And I don't know what that is. Is it the power of Taylor? Who knows? But yeah, little hack. If you are anxious or depressed, just decide not to be. I'm sorry, I truly don't know what happened. Which, it's just ironic. I think it's Murphy's Law because I spent so much money this week, like refilling my anxiety medication, getting magnesium roll-on. I bought a little portable fan in case I overheat. I got lollies in case I was feeling faint. I spent so much money to like, I put everything in place, you know, everything I could need for how anxious I was expecting to be. Didn't use a single thing. So if any of you struggle with that, I am giving you all of that good energy and like manifesting that for you because I'm wondering if I've just like broken, this is so not relevant to this video, I'm sorry if any of you don't care, but if you experience anxiety or depression, it's like a switch has gone off in your brain and you think, I will never be able to flick that switch back off and like get back to my regular brain. And I'm like, have I just done that? Probably not. But like, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys and say, as excited as I have been for the ERAS tour, which is so much, I have also been dreading it a little bit because of how severe my anxiety is. I was like, I'm gonna have to leave the show halfway through or before Taylor comes on. I might faint, like the worst. I was just running through the worst case scenarios because that's how I was at Harry. Like, concerts are just sensory overload for me, my worst nightmare. So I am just so happy that my body decided to cooperate today and like let me have that incredible experience, because I really didn't think it was possible. So for any of you that haven't been to the tour yet and are feeling uneasy about it or nervous, I'm sending you that energy and love as well, because yeah, like I said, I didn't really tell anyone, but I was not looking forward to it being over, but just like it was such a hurdle in my life that was getting closer and closer, and I was like so scared that something would happen, that something would go wrong with like my body and the way it gets overstimulated. And we did it, Joe. So I'm just really happy. It is now 2:39. I came in here to finally take my makeup off, but I just needed to like sit and try and process everything that happened tonight, but I can't. You know how people say flying first class, like delay flying first class as long as you can if you're like rich, because it will ruin flying economy ever again. Like you can never go back. I think that's what the ERAS tour has done for all concerts forever. How can something not even top that, but like be equal to that? I mean, worth it though. I am really, really glad, no surprise, that I'm going again. But I'm excited to like film way less the second time and just dance. For anyone that's been to the ERAS tour, I would love to hear like what your favorite song was that surprised you. I knew going in that Fearless was gonna like really hit me hard, because that was like my favorite song growing up. And I have to say, you were all right. The red set is so fun. 22, fun as hell, and like sobbed seeing that little girl get the 22 hat, like made my night. I would still put in Treacherous and Holy Ground, obviously. But yeah, the red set was very fun. I felt like the second half of the show, like everything after All Too Well, like 10-minute version, flew by. Maybe because like Sabrina was on before, so it kind of extended the first half. I feel like after All Too Well 10 finished, I was like, oh my god, we're halfway through. And then 1989 flew by, Surprise Songs flew by, Midnight's Folklore? I don't even know. It was just like a blur. My Tears Ricochet hit just as hard as I knew it would. So good, so good. I actually feel a little bit guilty because of how lucky tonight's show was. Like, what do you mean we got a new album cover revealed and track name and You're Losing Me? This is like blasphemy to say, but like the thing that but I was most hyped for Red as a surprise song. You guys know I love that song so much. The outro, I danced my butt off. You saw that. I'm so sorry. I think I said that in the video, because like the second she started singing You're Losing Me, I was like, I'm not worthy. I can't believe she would play that for us. So yeah, I am so sorry. I do apologize. It's 2:45. Let's go to bed. Hey guys, I'm being that asshole that wears their merch the day after the show to go out in public, because why wouldn't I? I feel like this is the concert equivalent of when someone like wears their hospital bracelet to school the next day and is like, don't ask me, like I don't want attention. Like, I really do. It is dinner time. It is 6:30. This is the first time I've gone outside all day. Don't know the last time I felt, oh, there's a little train. You're wondering what trains look like in Melbourne? It's that. I have not felt this hungover in years, and I was stone cold sober last night. I don't know how Taylor does it, because like I'm just not well, and I know I'm not alone. This TikTok, I relate strongly.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from?
My friends and I are pretty much all rotting today. I know some, like, people went out for breakfast and did stuff this morning. I was in bed until 11 a.m. I feel like I performed last night. I don't know how Taylor does it. And the dancers, they're doing everything she does, if not more. Absolute credit to them. Just be prepared. If you haven't seen your ERAS tour show yet, the next day is a write-off. And if you have seen the ERAS tour and like went to work the next day, like my cousin had to get up at 7 for a wedding today to be in the bridal party. Love to all my friends, but I can't think of anything worse today. I'm just physically and emotionally a wreck. 10 out of 10 concert experience, obviously. Very excited to go and do it all again tomorrow, but so glad that I knew I would need a buffer in between, because I did have people offer me a third ticket and I was like, don't know if I would feel okay about that given so many people didn't get them. But physically, I'm just at an age now where I can't do that again. Sneakers were the right move. I forgot to use my ear protection, and boy am I feeling that. So tomorrow night I'm absolutely using them, and I will report back. My report back from last night, it's not good. I feel bad. This morning my ears hurt a lot and it took a few hours to like feel normal again. Also took a few hours to get my voice properly back. Don't be stupid, kids. Wear your ear protection. I will link below the ones that I bought. I'm trying to think of any other tips I had. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys. I didn't pee at all. I don't know why I'm so proud. I peed before Sabrina went on and then I was good for the rest of the night. Literally until I got home. Hydrate in the days leading up. I added hydrolyte to my water, so like extra hydration, especially the week of. Like just hydrate the shit out of your body. And then day of, have a lot in the morning and then like taper it off. You don't really need that much at the concert. I was like sipping between ERAS. But also like if you gotta go, you gotta go. I was totally prepared to go and do that. It's just that with my outfit, I had a bodysuit and tights and dangling beads. So to maneuver all that, I had to open the bodysuit at the bottom, reach up, pull my tights down. This was a visual no one asked for. Pull the tights back on and clasp the bodysuit over again and then pull all of the beads out. Like I was so scared I was gonna be walking around with those beads hanging into my tights. All that to say, you got nothing to worry about. You know, it's great no matter what. The moral of this was just to tell you I'm not okay today. So I don't know how Taylor does it and I'm very impressed. I'm gonna go have some like hangover pizza now and probably watch the ERAS tour movie.
Fever dream high in the quiet of the night, you know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price, you know that I bought it. Killing me slow.
Not bad for a girl from talent. So much did a wing there. Hooded eyelids are the worst thing that can happen to a person.
Yeah. Said the one whose dad died.
To be here at the ERAS tour, the most magical place in the world, the most magical concert you'll ever see in your life. Thank you to the lovely, incredible Taylor Swift for having us. We're gonna sing a few more songs for you guys, if that's okay with you.
Yeah!
And I know I'm just a fool.
Storyboards and the whole thing
Here we are, this is our last night playing in Melbourne. So, I don't know what you think that means. If you think we're tired by now or something like that, but actually, the last night in Melbourne means we are going to give you absolutely everything that we have and more tonight. Stadium girl math for you, based on how nice you've been to us. 96,000 people the first night, 96,000 people the second night, 96,000 people tonight. All of that is that those are all the biggest shows I've ever played on a tour, and you did it 3 times. The math is that it's 288,000 people in 3 nights. Melbourne, you are the love of my life. I cannot believe you. What have you done? It's just incredibly nice to do for someone. Make them feel welcome like that. Just another thing that makes me feel very lucky, honestly, standing here knowing that I have the most incredible opening act on this tour possible. Her name is Sabrina Carpenter. Give it up again for her. Here's the thing, you and I are about to go on a little adventure, and that adventure is going to span 18 years of music, and we're going to be doing this one era at a time. How does that sound to you? Level that I have not known before. This crowd, what you're doing. Every single category, you guys. We've got like a level of costume design that is intricate, exquisite, well planned out, and fully committed. I've seen commitment in the costume design department of this crowd probably like unparalleled to anything I have ever seen before in my life. So you look good. You are dancing on a level. I don't know how you're going to keep it up all night, but I'm excited to see you try. And you are so loud. These are the components that make up a dream crowd. That's what it is. It's like the crowd that you saw in your childhood bedroom when you were like, I want to be a singer. This is the kind of crowd you see, and anytime I get the opportunity to play for and with a crowd like this, I just feel like, it's important to tell you how I feel when I feel it, not just hide it from you to be cool. So I'm obsessed with you. I love you. Thank you for coming. I can't believe that I get to hang out with you tonight. And then I was very, very excited to share with you a secret I've been keeping for a couple years now. And recently I got to tell you that my brand new album, The Tortured Poets Department, will be out April. I'm so proud of this album and I cannot wait for you to hear it. I'm so just counting down the minutes till I get to share it with you. But while we are currently in the Evermore era, I feel like I really, really, really want to sing Champagne Problems with you. I sit and watch you. Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. But you can make me a change. 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch! Is it cool and I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Oh Lord, take me my drug. He's my baby, I'll be using for the rest of my life. Using for the rest of my life. Oh right now. Why? Oh, she's dead. Oh, look what you made me do. I had the time of my life, fighting dragons with you, and bring on all the I was gonna need like an escape in my imagination. And you know, I think that led to me sort of changing things up a little bit. And I want to say, like, changing things up has been what has kept things so exciting and fun and spicy in my career for me. So thank you for allowing me to do that. I realize that takes putting a lot of trust and faith in me. Like, you know, when I've had a whole country career and then I'm like, hey guys, here's the thing we're doing. We're gonna go pop, do a whole pop album, call it 1989. You guys, you really could have been like, no, we like the old thing. But instead, you've had a lot of trust in me, and that trust has allowed me to do some really, really fun, thinking outside the box things. And so, like, I just wanted to say that because I don't know if I would have made Folklore or made some of the switches that I've made if you weren't so welcoming of change and new things. And so one of the things that I changed up was kind of my songwriting style, because you know, I've always told stories, but it's usually my own stories. It's usually like, you know, dear diary, today I had a feeling for 5 seconds, here's a song about it, which has gotten me through a lot in my life and has been sort of a coping mechanism for me since I was about 12. But with Folklore, it was really fun, it turned out, to sort of like create fiction in a way, and create characters and have them fall in love and have them break up and have them have different names like James or Betty.
Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's because of me.
Okay, because it sounds more fun to me. I'm glad you're on board.
Said it in a second way, for the second day. How strange that I don't know you at all. One last kiss, then catch your flight. I don't wanna miss you like this. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Only for you when you are worlds away. And I can still see it all.
Wait, where's Aaron? What if you just fold that up? What the fuck? She's gonna go change into the yellow dress now, and then she's gonna pull it. That makes sense.
That girl he talks about, she's got everything that I have to live without. Anyone when he's with me, he says he's so in love, he's finally got it right. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. Watch a song in the car, I keep singing, don't know why I do.
Melbourne, you have been absolutely unforgettable. Thank you for everything you have given to us. Thank you for all the effort you put into coming to these shows. Do you have time for one more song?
Karma's gonna track you down, step by step from town to town. It takes all my friends to somewhere. Karma is the guy on the stage. Come and sing on to me. You gave us
alive in the year of our Lord and Saviour 2024.
Do you know when she's last sang that?
Oh God, like 2012 maybe?
Oh gosh.
I should find out. I
So
should
blessed.
probably know that. Oh, sorry, can we talk about like the last time she played Teardrops on my guitar?
That's what I was thinking. Did she not play it on the ERAS last
Speak
year?
now.
Has it been that long?
Did she? I don't think she played it on the ERAS tour last year because I would remember that. Although I'm happy to be wrong.
It's all a blur. I feel like Daylight she definitely played last year.
Yes, definitely. But it was a bit of a like red herring.
Don't, it's too soon.
With the whole like, oh, I'm gonna play songs that I played last year because
I just blacked out
goofy
the
mood.
fact that she said tonight. Did she say I'm just gonna play whatever I want at any time?
And I'm not going with that rule anymore. So we have a new rule. We're operating under a new situation.
So she could have played Holy Ground again tonight and chose not to.
Yeah, she could have played
Cool.
You're Losing Me Twice in One Weekend,
Yeah,
but she didn't
cool.
do that. It doesn't have caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come on.
Yeah. Break that. What if Love of My Life is about Melbourne specifically?
Melbourne Swifties.
Surprise song predictions for tonight. Guitar, Taylor Swift Breaking My Heart. Piano, Taylor Swift Breaking My Heart, but on piano. Teardrops was released as a single, like today in 2007.
You're joking. We really probably need to do more research.
I know, but I also kind of like being surprised. PSA for anyone buying merch. The sizes, that is the same.
Yeah.
This is a small, which is incredibly oversized.
And you're like a 6 or an 8 normally.
And this is
an XXL and I'm a size 14 and I'm 5'6.5", and they're the same size.
so
just be careful.
be aware of that.
Yeah.
And they also sold out of, what did you say?
The small sizes. They only had
The
mediums
first night.
left by Friday night.
The first night.
Yep.
So if you are going to a show, you said it was an awful line to line up, but maybe if you need small sizes, and I would recommend a smaller size than this if you are my size or smaller,
Yeah.
because I would have preferred maybe an extra small, but
Well, and it's just crazy because like they're the same. Like if I put my shoulder where yours is,
it's the same
it's
length.
the same length. This is a double XL. That's a small.
God, is this the biggest size they had? Like,
Yeah. So if you're plus size, I would get the jumper because this.
yeah.
This is
The jumpers, this is a small, the 2XL in this will be a good fit.
Yeah.
Also, the quality is lovely. This
It's
is
so much better than the American
so
ones.
soft.
I got merch in the States and online, and this is so much softer and
Yeah.
nicer. So highly recommend. 10
It's
out of 10.
expensive, obviously, but as far as concert merch goes, compared to like my thin Harry t-shirt,
Yeah.
these are really nice.
They are. They're even like better than previous eras merch.
Yeah, they're
Like-
not stiff.
It's not like the midnight shirts or anything.
I just can't believe.
I know, it's the same size.
What the fuck? But it is nice quality, so. Hello, everyone. Disheveled girls at the train station coming at you.
Not feeling good.
Taylor Swift has really just boosted the Melbourne economy.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Spotlight
girl.
and Landcraft on the
We
up.
needed that after our personal lockdown.
Yeah.
Melbourne deserved that last night.
You did.
It's been a long time
That's why
coming.
she didn't come to Queensland, because we didn't have a lockdown.
Yeah, she said you guys didn't take COVID seriously enough. Let me
Yeah.
benefit Melbourne. Deserved. Brooke has now done 3 of your, how many shows?
3 of my 4,
You
and
want
it was my 14th and 15th show.
Lovely.
And then it'll be 16 in Sydney.
Wait, let me count. While I'm counting, go
Okay.
and follow Brooke on Instagram if you want to see her content from next weekend. Okay, 2009, 2010. That's Fearless and Fearless. Speak Now, Red, 1989. Rep, Lover. Did I do anything else?
Oh my god, you got one of the only Lover.
So lucky. ERAS. That was my 9th show last night. Can't wait for my 13th.
My 13th was Arlington night too.
How special.
That's why we got Death by a Thousand Cuts in Queen.
Yeah, she knew.
Yeah, I'm still mad at you about you losing me.
I would expect
So,
that. As I assume everyone watching this is.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do.
Yeah, I'm sorry about last night too.
I'm
And
not.
the night before.
I'm not. I will take a debut
I'm
song.
sorry to you about the other side of the door.
Thank you. Loops were a great idea.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
I think I wore mine 85% of the show. I took it out for like Enchanted and
Mine for Midnight Rain and All Too Well.
Yeah, unsurprising.
Fairly on brand.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better today.
Electrolytes.
Yep.
Eat, even if you're not hungry, even if you're anxious.
Those fries.
Eat.
Save me. Thank you.
Go to the toilet before Sabrina.
Yeah.
And then it'll go away. You won't need it.
I did only because I had nerves.
Wear sneakers.
Yeah.
Don't wear.
If you're over 23, wear sneakers.
Yeah. If your prefrontal cortex has finished developing, you must wear sneakers.
You must have tread and grip.
Like, take your photos before and then change your shoes.
You will have a better experience if you are comfortable.
It was so interesting, like the juxtaposition of being with someone who like didn't know every single thing about the set list.
Oh, Clara?
Yeah.
It was so lovely.
It's so
watching
nice.
someone
being like,
yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, I could like mimic her breathing between the sets at this point. But
is this you? Yeah, okay.
I'm going that way.
Oh yeah, it's not you, just kidding.
Oh, no, that's me.
Bye.
This concert, as I'm sure you all know, has turned out to be financially ruinous. Because I can't bring in my regular like vlogging camera that I would use for a video like this, because the lens is detachable and therefore it's considered a professional camera, I went ahead and bought the new iPhone just this week, purely for the concert. I mean, like, my phone is a bit old. I would need to upgrade eventually, so I decided to bite the bullet now. Camera settings are just so good. I feel like it's going to be a worthwhile investment. So if you like this video, please give it a like, because this is just stupidly expensive. Oh my God. But yeah, I figured I'd get questions about what I was filming this whole thing on. It's this bad boy, the 15 Pro Max. Okay, not only is this one of the prettiest bracelets I received, but also just have ever seen. It says girlhood and then has this beautiful bow. For anyone making bracelets, if you can figure out how to do that, beautiful. This last Great American Dynasty one, just stunning. Anything with like a different bead is just so fun. Made of Starlight, you guys know I'm a big fan of that song. I think it's severely underrated, so love her. Unsurprisingly, would've, could've, should've. And in purple, I feel like they really understood the assignment on that one. And finally, next chapter. These were kind of like my top 5, but everyone that traded with me really knew their target audience. And then, as many of you know if you follow me online or can tell from my voice, I got COVID, or Tayrona, as my friend is calling it. I got messages actually from a bunch of you that I met saying, I'm so sorry, I have COVID, I'm sorry if I gave it to you. At this point, it makes me feel less alone to know that I'm not the only one suffering, and honestly, totally worth it. Best nights of my life. So I hope anyone else suffering with Tayrona, or with more likely post-ERAS to a depression, is doing okay. Hang in there, know that you're not alone, and I love you. Thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. I just seriously can't believe it's over. So here's to the next one.
Is this what it feels like?